Now the another topic is, in order to find 1 upon a plus bx, or a plus b in place of cos x if we have sin x, or if we have both functions, sin and cos function with some coefficients and one constant, and just watch that in numerator there is constant. Here 1 is here, or it can be 1, it can be 5, it can be any constant. We can take it out, that constant. So in numerator constant is here, and in denominator, so some functions like this. In this case we need to substitute tan x by 2 is equals to t. Why? Here there is no tan. The question is not in tan, it is in the form of sin and cos. Then why are we substituting tan x by 2 is equals to t? Because we know the formula, sin x is equals to 2 tan x by 2 and upon 1 plus tan square x by 2, and cos x is equals to 1 minus tan square x by 2 upon 1 plus tan square x by 2. We'll apply the formula, then the function will be changed in tan, then we can do the substitution. Let's do one question, then you will understand this type of question quickly. It is 4 plus 5 cos x. So you can do the substitutions. That means you can apply the formula of cos first of all, and then do the substitutions, or you can directly do the substitutions and after that you can apply the formula. It's up to you, whichever whatsoever the criteria you want to apply, it's up to you. Now here of course it's the same type, so I know that I need to substitute tan x by 2 is equals to t. So I'm substituting, and of course whenever this tan will go to that side, it becomes tan inverse t, and x is equals to 2 tan inverse t. Now we'll do its derivative. Dx is equals to 2 tan inverse t's derivative is 1 upon 1 plus t square dt. Now we'll do the substitutions, and here first of all we'll change now cos x into t. Cos x formula is 1 minus tan square x by 2 whole upon 1 plus tan square x by 2, and here we substituted tan x by 2 is equals to t. So 1 minus t square upon 1 plus t square. Now we'll apply the substitutions. I is equals to, what is dx? Dx is equals to 2 upon 1 plus t square dt whole upon 4 plus 5 cos x. Cos x is equals to 1 minus t square whole upon 1 plus t square. Now can we take LCM in denominator? So after taking LCM in denominator, what will get? 4 into 1 plus t square plus 5 into 1 minus t square whole upon 1 plus t square. This 1 plus t square cancel out with 1 plus t square. We get I is equals to 2 dt 4 plus 4 t square plus 5 minus 5 t square. This is 2 is constant. Can I take it out? So after taking 2 constant out, what will get inside? dt whole upon 9 minus t square. Can I write 9 as 3 square? So here's the formula is applicable, 1 upon a square minus x square. So its formula is 1 by 2a log of a plus t and a minus t plus c. 2 will cancel out with 2. Here, what is the value of t? T is tan x by 2. Now you can substitute the value 1 by 3 log of 3 plus tan x by 2 whole upon 3 minus tan x by 2 plus c. Hope the question is clear. It was in the form of 1 upon a plus b cos x. It was in the form of 1 upon a plus b cos x. Now let's do one more question in which sin and cos both functions are there. dx whole upon 2 sin x plus cos x plus 3. Now again it is in the form of 1 upon a sin x plus b cos x plus c. Now again we'll substitute tan x is x by 2 is equals to t, and after that x is equals to 2 tan inverse t. We'll do it after doing its derivative we'll get 2 into 1 upon 1 plus t square dt. Now sin x is equals to 2 tan x by 2 whole upon 1 plus tan square x by 2, and after doing substitution we get 2t upon 1 plus t square, and in place of cos x we'll apply formula 1 minus tan square x by 2 whole upon 1 plus tan square x by 2. So what is tan x? 1 minus t square upon 1 plus t square. Now we have each and everything. Now we'll do the substitution. I is equals to, in place of dx we'll substitute 2 upon 1 plus t square dt whole upon 2 sin x. What is sin x? Sin x is 2t upon 1 plus t square and plus cos x. What is cos x? Cos x is 1 minus t square whole upon 1 plus t square plus 3. So I substituted all the values dx, sin x and cos x value, and now we'll have to take LCM. 2 upon 1 plus t square dt whole upon 4t plus 1 minus t square plus 3. After taking LCM we'll get 1 plus t square multiplied by 3. So after multiplication we'll get 3 plus 3 t square whole upon 1 plus t square. 1 plus t square will cancel out with 1 plus t square, and 2 is constant, so can I take it out? So after taking 2 out, what will get inside integration dt upon it is 4t minus t square plus 3t square, which is 2t square. So first of all we are writing 2t square plus 4t and 3 plus 1, which is 4. Can I take 2 as common from denominator? After taking 2 as common, 2 will cancel out with 2, and what is inside? It is t square plus 2t plus 2. Now what you are watching here, the factors are not possible, so we cannot apply partial fractions. The factors will, here if factors will make, then we can do partial fractions, but here factors are not possible, so we need to apply let's complete the scaling criteria. So dt, complete the scaling criteria is saying t square's coefficient should be 1. It is already 1. So plus 2t. We'll take the coefficient of 2 divided by 2. So after taking the coefficient of t and divided by 2 we'll get 1. So 1 square will add and 1 square will subtract, and 2 are written as it is. Hope the criteria is clear. Even if the criteria is not clear, in previous videos I have explained this very criteria very thoroughly. So just watch those videos first. Then it is easily to get it know that how this procedure is applicable here. Now here a plus b whole square's formula is applicable, which is t plus 1's whole square and 2 minus 1, which is 1. Can I write 1 as 1 square? So formula is applicable 1 upon x square plus a square. So it is 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So in place of t we need to substitute tan x by 2 plus 1 plus c. Hope this question is clear. Let's do the last type of indefinite integration. Now the next type is, in order to find, if we have function like this, a cos x plus b sin x and c cos x plus d sin x. So in previous question we had constant in numerator and in denominator we have we had a cos x plus b sin x plus c, some constant is there. But if we have sine and cos functions are also available in numerator, and sine and cos functions are also available in denominator. But the main thing is here the coefficients are different. Here the cos x coefficient is a, here is a c. Here coefficient of sin x is b, and in denominator sin x coefficient is d. So here the coefficients are different of sin and cos. So what we need to do in this type of criteria, we need to substitute numerator is equals to L of denominator plus m of differentiate the denominator function. So what is L and m? Of course we are taking L and m on our own. So we need to find the values of L and m. How can we find the values of L and m? We equate the coefficient of sin and cos, and there we'll get the values of L and m. Let's do one question, then this criteria will be more clarified to you. So the question is, sin x plus 3 cos x dx whole upon 3 sin x plus 4 cos x. Now what you are watching, that here the sin x coefficient is 2, here is 3. Here cos x coefficient is 3, here is 4. So this is of the same type. We need to substitute numerator. What is numerator here? 2 sin x plus 3 cos x. We need to substitute L into denominator. What is denominator? 3 sin x plus 4 cos x plus m. Differentiate the denominator. So 3 sin x derivative will be cos x, and cos x derivative will be minus sin x. So minus 4 sin x. Now we'll compare the coefficients. Coefficients of sin and cos. But before comparing the coefficients, we need to take the coefficient of sin x and cos x from right hand side. So what is sin x coefficient? It is 3l, and here it is minus m into 4. M into minus 4, which is minus 4m. So this is the coefficient of sin x, and after that we'll fetch the coefficient of cos x. But what is the coefficient of 4x here, cos x here? It is 4l plus 3m. Now we are going to compare the coefficients of sin x and cos x. So what is the coefficient of sin x here? Here it is 2, and here it is 3l minus 4m is equals to 2, and here's the coefficient of cos x is equals to 4l plus 3m, and here's the coefficient of cos x is equals to 3. Now here we can apply the formula of we can apply substitution or elimination, any of the criteria. Then you can find the values of L and m. And I have already find the values of L and m. Where the values are L is equals to 18 by 25 and m is equals to 1 by 25. I have already find it out with the procedure of elimination method. You can apply any of the criteria, substitution, elimination, whatever you want to apply. So here L is equals to 18 by 25 and m is equals to 1 by 25. Now we'll substitute. This is the numerator. Numerator is equals to the whole this thing. So we'll substitute the value of L here. L is 18 by 25. This is constant, so I'm writing out 18 by 25. 3 sin x plus 4 cos x upon, of course, denominator. This is the value of numerator, na? We have segregated numerator into this. Now we have the values of L and m, because before that it was unknown. So first of all we find out the values of L and m. Now we'll substitute here, and after that we'll do its integration. It's 3 sin x plus 4 cos x dx. Now plus m is there. What is m? M is 1 by 25. It is 3 cos x minus 4 sin x whole upon, what is denominator? 3 sin x plus 4 cos x dx. Now but you are watching, both the terms are same, so cancel out. So if this type of question will come, always this term will cancel out, because what we are making the same thing, L into denominator. If we are making a denominator here, if after finding the value of L, if denominator and numerator, here in numerator denominator's function is there, of course it will cancel out always. So the first integration, both functions will cancel out always, but will get it is 18 by 25 1 dx plus 1 by 25, and what you are watching here, function is there and function's derivative 3 sin x, its derivative is 3 cos x, and 4 cos x, its derivative is minus 4 sin x. So in denominator function is there, and in numerator its derivative is there. So we can apply the formula. If function's derivative upon function is there, then it is log of fx plus c. So log of, here what is fx? It is 3 sin x plus 4 cos x plus c. Now we can integrate one, its integration is x. Here I am writing c1, here it is x, this one's integration is x, 1 by 25 log of 3 sin x plus 4 cos x plus c. Hope this question is clear. This was the last topic of indefinite integration. Now the next topic that we are going to start is definite integration. I'll send more videos on definite integration. So till then, stay home and be happy. Thank you so much.